Good morning. It's Monday, August 19th. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of WEX Wakeup. I'm Natasha Sweet. The mood among Democrats has drastically shifted in the past few weeks as Democrats head to Chicago for the Democratic National Convention.
We are going to do this.
Just weeks ago, some Democrats described the journey to Election Day as the death march to November. But now, as delegates prepare to crown Vice President Kamala Harris as the party's nominee, some have categorized the shift from funeral to a party.
Going into the convention, this is going to be an opportunity for the Democrats to really define her. Of course, there's been a lot of enthusiasm about her, and mainly that's because Joe Biden is off the ticket and people were worried he would not win.
Harris still has some work to do to bridge the gap among different factions of the party, most notably when it comes to the war in Gaza.
We need her to seriously move in the direction of stopping the unconditional flow of weapons to Netanyahu.
Nearly 100 organizations are set to protest against Israel in Chicago, which began Sunday night. President Biden is scheduled to address the convention Monday night along with Hillary Clinton. While the Democratic National Convention is playing out, former President Donald Trump is making the most of his time courting fellow Republicans and undecided voters.
If we win, we're going to have the American dream alive, all for your beautiful children, your grandchildren.
The Trump campaign announced several events with the presidential nominee and his running mate in several key battleground states. They're hoping to provide a contrast to the DNC, where they claim Harris's campaign will, quote, hide behind celebrities because everyday families know she has been an absolute disaster for our nation. The events will center on several key issues of the campaign, including the economy, crime, national security, and immigration. Later today, Trump will host an event on the economy in York, Pennsylvania. Trump will hold two events Friday in Glendale, Arizona, and another in Las Vegas, Nevada, discussing his no tax on tips proposal. Psychologist Dr Jordan Peterson argues the Democratic Party is manipulating the public with its rebrand.
This is a classic maneuver by what would you say, a group of advisors and maybe the VP herself who show the pathology associated with what's known as the cluster B of personality disorders.
Peterson explained the party spent years constantly poking on topics related to culture wars and racial division within their policies. Now that Harris has stepped in to fill Biden's role as the party's 2024 presidential candidate, Peterson argued the party is now doing an about-face on pushing these topics. They claim to instead have been focused on the important issues such as the economy all along.
We think that this new messaging on the part of a candidate who's using nothing but image to promote her views reflects a deeper reality. Then we're deluded beyond comprehension.
A recently released poll finds Harris has a slight lead over former President Donald Trump by 4 percentage points. Trump is not fazed by the polls and said during a Pennsylvania rally, she'll be easier to beat than Biden. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Monday morning. For more stories, be sure to head on over to our website and give us a follow on social media so you can stay in the know on all that's trending in politics. Have a great day.